So welcome back to Outdoors with the Morgans. It is first thing in the morning. Had a bit of a late night last night. Got back from West Virginia about 11:30. I got to get unloaded and get ready. I got a tree service coming here in just a little bit. Alright, so we are just about ready. This is the oak tree that we're going to take down this morning. I showed you this before, but it's got lean back towards the house, and most of the limbs are on that side as well. Now I feel confident that we could just pull it and drop it down this road. However, I think once it starts falling, it's going to want to go this direction a little bit and get into these nice maples here that I don't want to damage. Yeah, I think we could keep it from hitting the fence or the house, but I don't want it to go into these maples. So I think what they're going to do is climb it, take the limbs off, rope them down, and then once we get down a little bit, we'll just pull it over. There's some poison ivy on this one. I'm gonna try to get it off. This stuff doesn't really bother me for some reason. I don't know why. But I'm still not going to touch it.
Melissa. Yeah, I'm gonna go center here.
So we got the guys from Wild Miller Tree Service here. They just took down that oak. You climbed it.
Yeah.
What can you tell me about climbing?
I'll tell you about climbing. Take your time, double check everything.
Yeah.
What kind of system did you use to climb the tree?
I was using a DRT system, which is rope going over a point and come back to it 2 points. I use a zigzag by
Petzl.
Petzl, yeah.
Okay.
Zigzag by Petzl. It's usually my daily climber. I also climb SRT sometimes. Use a rope runner for that, but doing removals a lot of times I use DRT because I can just quickly unhook it and put it back to where I'm moving around.
It worked out great. You guys got everything just swinging away from the fence and the house, and
Yeah, back in the woods there, we were able to use some natural crotch rigging off of an oak behind the one that we were taking down, and the point was far enough away that we were just able to kind of dump stuff away from the fence, and yeah, easy peasy.
those limbs don't look that big up there until they come down. Then they're like, wow, they're huge. Yeah.
That was a tall tree.
It was
Probably
tall.
100 feet.
Yeah. Yeah, they that opened that up just a little bit, but not too much. I like the way it looks now. That'll be good. But I appreciate it. And you serve the greater Pittsburgh area.
That's right. We're, Wild Miller Tree Service, greater Pittsburgh area, pretty much everywhere around Pittsburgh. Yep.
Good deal.
724-650-2432.
No chipping, no cleanup today.
Not today. Yeah, we got another job after this that is also no cleanup. So it's a good Friday.
Good deal. Well, thanks, guys. I appreciate it.
Absolutely. Thank you.
All right, everything's on the ground. This will all just go to firewood. That's kind of a tweener right there, but like with those hardwoods, by the time you cut the center out, there's not a whole lot left. But I'll get this stuff cleaned up this afternoon, probably make a pile with the excavator, and then we'll just take all this back in the back, firewood down to the wood yard. Oh, then I got to dig this stump out as well. I'll have to take my time with this one. I'm not sure how far these roots go over, so I'll probably come in here and spend a lot of time cutting all these out, so when I pull this over, I'm not getting into the new post for the gate. Fidel will get mad at me if I screw that up. So this will really this really looks nice.
It does.
It's amazing how that opened that up. But that sunlight you see shining on the excavator right now throughout the day, that'll kind of move around and go away. But
Yeah.
definitely opens things up. Gonna have a nice super highway out through here, Melissa.
Okay.
What's new in your world? Anything?
No. We'll have to roll the fence back so
Yeah.
I can let the dogs out.
Yeah, I'll do that. Archie's been a nervous wreck all morning.
Just pacing.
He don't like. Archie wonders why we have a gate when we still let people here.
Yeah. He thinks the gate's for that reason.
Tell him what happened with the chickens the other night.
The other night I was actually going over to the building. I left something over there, wanted to get it. And I'm walking back and I'm like, there's something in the chicken run. And it's like 10 o'clock at night. So I walk over and it's a possum eating their food. And I'm like, what the heck? So I call Mike and he comes out. The thing goes underneath the coop and there's like a gap where I guess it's been living. You know, and I've kind of wondered, like their eggs, if I don't pick them that day, and I know there's eggs there, they're missing the next day. So it's been eating the eggs and living there for quite a while. I found another thing that was unusual. I found unusual poop in their coop. So this thing, if the door's not closed.
Yeah, he was living in it.
Yeah.
And the chickens don't even seem to care.
No. Well, that night we tried a couple different tactics to get rid of this possum that shouldn't be there. From having a post or a big pole from the top of the fence, we were using that to shove it out. It wasn't, because it was kind of like going up underneath the coop.
Just kept hissing at us.
Yeah, and yeah.
We finally got him out though.
Yeah, between, you know, just use your imagination on how the Morgans would do that. So But the chickens were like, whatever. I'm like, they weren't even awake or clucking. And
I know. Yeah.
yeah.
Boy, I'm so glad to get that out of there.
Good.
All right, we are ready for a gate. The gate will be installed someday next week. At that point, I can punch through here, put a few culverts in, and stone the road. But I tell you, that stump was stubborn. I got it out of there, and it was right in there. So it's kind of out of the roadway. I'll get some compaction in there, but I'm not too worried about it. This pile of dirt right here, I'll use that to fill in the old trail where the excavator's sitting and down. But yeah, everything's shaping up. We'll have an all-season road. Look forward to it. But anyway, I think that's it for today's video. I appreciate y'all being here, and I will catch you on the next one.